Do you dream of writing stories that capture hearts, ignite imaginations, and leave readers wanting more? Good news. The ability to write a compelling story isn't something reserved for the naturally gifted. It's a skill, and like any skill, it can be improved with deliberate practice. Whether you're a beginner staring at a blank page or someone eager to refine your craft, this focused 3-month plan is your roadmap to transform your writing. Over the next 90 days, you'll master foundational techniques, build confidence, and discover your unique voice, all through simple, manageable steps. Here's how it works. The first month is all about building a solid foundation. This is where you'll deepen your understanding of essential storytelling elements: story structure, character development, and dialogue. Think of it as constructing the framework of a house. Everything else will stand strong because of the foundation you lay now. Great stories are built on timeless frameworks, like the 3-act structure or the hero's journey. These are the unseen blueprints behind movies like Star Wars and novels like The Hunger Games. First, learn how these structures work. For example, in the 3-act structure, Act 1 sets the stage and introduces the stakes, Act 2 escalates the conflict, and Act 3 drives the resolution. Choose one of these frameworks and outline a short story around 1,000 words, using it as your guide. Now take it a step further. Analyze a favorite book or movie and identify its structure. When you realize that even the most complex narratives follow simple frameworks, storytelling will feel less overwhelming. Engaging characters are the heartbeat of any great story. You'll dive deep into creating profiles for your characters. What drives them? What do they fear? What shaped their beliefs? Write down their goals, flaws, and backstories. Once your characters start to feel real to you, practice bringing them to life on the page. Write a 500-word scene where 2 characters with opposing goals clash. For instance, imagine a determined detective interrogating a suspect who refuses to incriminate himself. This dynamic tension will show you how conflict reveals character. And don't forget to study examples of unforgettable characters, like the morally complex anti-heroes in Gone Girl, or the brave but flawed protagonist in Harry Potter. Dialogue can make or break your story. It's the tool that reveals personality, builds relationships, and moves the plot forward. This week, explore the art of realistic and stylized dialogue. Avoid common pitfalls like info dumping and instead let their conversations feel natural. Take an old draft, or even a dialogue scene from your favorite book, and rewrite it without using dialogue tags like he said or she replied. Focus purely on the rhythm and impact of the words themselves. For inspiration, read authors known for their mastery of dialogue, like Jodi Picoult or screenwriter Aaron Sorkin. You'll see how they balance wit, emotion, and subtext. Put all the basics together by writing a complete 1,500-word short story. Map out a clear beginning, middle, and end. Show off your characters, play with dialogue, and respect your chosen structure. This challenge is your chance to prove to yourself that you can create a finished product, no matter how rough or imperfect. You've got this. With the basics under your belt, it's time to dig deeper. In month 2, you'll focus on themes, pacing, and genre-specific techniques, adding layers and depth to your storytelling. Every powerful story has something deeper beneath the surface, a theme. Maybe it's love, betrayal, justice, or identity. This week, reflect on the themes in your favorite stories. What makes them compelling? Then, rewrite a classic fairy tale with a modern theme. Imagine Cinderella as a gritty startup founder, battling corporate rivals to launch her dream business. By reimagining familiar stories, you'll better understand how themes shape plot and character. Pacing determines how fast or slow your story unfolds, and tension keeps readers hooked. Study techniques like cliffhangers, slow burns, and the golden rule. Show, don't tell. Take a slow scene from your writing and inject urgency. For instance, imagine a calm dinner conversation disrupted by a suspicious knock on the door. Or add a ticking clock to the narrative, something that amps up the stakes. For practical inspiration, dive into thrillers like The Da Vinci Code, which are masterclasses in pacing and suspense. Experimentation fuels growth. This week, challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone. Pick a genre like sci-fi, mystery, or romance, and study its unique tropes and conventions. Got your framework? Write a 1,000-word opening chapter in that genre. Play with atmosphere, tone, and style, and discover how genre choices shape stories. Subplots enrich your story, adding parallel layers and fresh perspectives. Take the short story you wrote in month 1 and weave in a subplot, perhaps a side character's secret or an internal conflict that mirrors the main theme. If your story requires world building, sketch out the rules and details of your fictional universe. Even a short story thrives when the setting feels immersive. Your storytelling is stronger now. Time to elevate it to professional quality. Month 3 focuses on editing, feedback, and developing your personal style. Good writing is rewriting. Trim filler words, tighten sentence structure, and eliminate inconsistencies. Take the story you wrote in month 2 and cut 20% of its length without losing its heart. This exercise teaches you how to say more with less, making your prose sharp and impactful. Join a writing group, find beta readers, or share your work online. Listen carefully to constructive criticism and revise a key scene based on their insights. Maybe you need to clarify a character's motivation, or maybe your dialogue needs polishing. Collaboration is the secret ingredient to rapid growth. Your writing voice is your fingerprint. It's what makes your stories uniquely yours. This week, experiment with narrative tones. Rewrite a paragraph in 3 different styles: humorous, gritty, and poetic. Through this exercise, you'll begin to uncover which voices resonate most with you as a storyteller. Take your best story from the past 3 months and polish it to gleam with pride. Edit it, refine it, and submit it somewhere: a writing contest, your blog, or even just your personal portfolio. Finishing and sharing your work is the ultimate step. It marks you as not just a student of storytelling, but a creator. By month 3, you'll have honed your storytelling abilities, strengthened your skills, and built the confidence to tackle bigger projects. Want to accelerate your growth even more? Spend time daily writing, reading, and observing life. And remember, perfection isn't the goal. It's all about progress. You're on your way to writing stories that people will never forget. Now go turn those blank pages into masterpieces.